One more time, make some noise for J Chambers.
No, I was looking to your cousin. Our cousin.
This guy right here,
Yes, sir.
this guy here works like nobody I have seen before, yeah? I swear down, and I've been sat in the studio with him. How many hours has it been? It's been like 40 hours or something like that, yeah? We've done time in the studio and I've not seen nobody work like this guy here, I swear down. So make some more noise one more time.
Okay, so the new project is called Moment of Silence 2, The Road to Perdition. And it's kind of like inspired by depression. So basically after I put out Merchant of Money, in my personal life, a couple of things happened and I kind of went through a dark patch. And like music for me has always been like, rather than doing something that I enjoy, it's been like my kind of therapy, if you will. Like when something happens, rather than be annoyed or upset about it, like I'll just write music and it manifests itself that way. And so this is what's happened with this project. And then as we were brainstorming about the idea behind the night, we decided rather than make it a launch party or a listening party, so I'm not putting that pressure on myself, I made it a pre-release party, meaning that this was a chance for fans and supporters to come through and hear the project before it drops in its entirety. And the thought process behind that was that a lot of the times when I've gone to see bigger artists and I've heard their new projects live, it gives me a greater appreciation for it. And you also notice more things when you listen back to it the second time. So I wanted to do that and give people that chance to hear it live first. So then when they get the actual recordings, they have that deeper meaning.
Yeah.
Go.
Yo, I'm still here.
Yeah.
In spite of the stumbles you witnessed, I killed off the fear. In here you can hear that I live this. Despite the plight of life making obstacles, still I'm optimistic in believing tomorrow, forgetting our sorrow. Masculinity won't let me grieve.
No.
So I captured that emotion, then I turn to sleeves. Will we be another generation bearing scars? Only ours will be for art, not a pairs of the heart, unless we're smart. Cause some things never change, like moving food in Harbour Head. Like it gets your bars up, chasing gains from the way. If it's money on the map, what you giving money back? Would you trade your mobile plat just to have your cities back? Couldn't really care for radio whips or ego trips. Advance make a man feel slick until his sales dip. Check the message before you give them credit, but what they embedded is the message the same one I used to shut down. And you're still here, still here, still here. You're still here. Still here, still here, you're still here, still here, still here, still here.
On the road to perdition, we recognise limits. It's not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish. So I remember there was this part of the night where we were performing a song, which is my favourite on the project, called Road to Perdition. And like the end line of that song is, it's not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish. I looked around the room and it was mad, like, you know, like sometimes when life goes in slow-mo because it's like a dope moment, like I looked around and I clocked people saying it. And so I repeated the line and like the people in the audience started singing it back. And it was like, there's just this dope moment of us just saying this statement. And that moment was probably my favorite moment of the whole night, just because I feel that statement represents the project beautifully.
Not the music you bought, the path that I've walked has its highs and lows, the flows inspired by the wind and hope and dreams that come in within. The road to perdition, we recognize limits. It's not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. Not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. Not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. Not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish.
It's about how you finish.
Not about the win or the loss, it's about how you finish.
In terms of like the night itself, I just feel proud of everything we achieved. Like I had Lucy May and her band come through. She's just got that raw, jazzy soul feel, and I felt like that was the best way I could start off the night, just having someone like her who's got like a big voice. We had E-Thriller, we had Dane, who's also another person that I've collaborated with. E-Thriller is like, he's kind of just a ball of energy, and so that's what you kind of need when you've got a live show, someone like that just to keep the crowd hype. Dane was like a really good choice as well. Dane's like a mix of like gritty consciousness, so he talks about like life from being in the ends and like what's around him where he grew up in my side, but at the same time there's honesty and realism within that. Lay Full Stop as well, who we worked with on Round Here. Like, I'm such a big fan of Lay. She's like my little sister, like she's just so cool. So it was a blessing to have her on the bill as well. And like each artist, I feel, just brought something different to the table. To just have like that amount of Manchester talent in one place was like kind of something special. So I feel like judging by who was on stage and who came through to the night, you can see who's really about supporting the scene.
Are the hardest really the ones who break through? The ones who pay dues don't really rate you. Perception's a game of votes. To meet the quotes, you question hope and be the butt of the joke. I've always been a realist, always have to speak on real shit we deal with. How can you speak on roads and always claiming souls, but then push on seasons still expect to grow? Still in chains, can we progress? Not beat our chest or be in debt to be our best. We need respect and we forget the stage was set in vain. How the names changed like the rules of the game. We're program by programs, I look for the slogans. Can have your head hopeless if you won't stay focused. Know this and show us that Roman made Roman, our heroes we chosen. Our minds open, so stay in your lane. You ain't changing the game, repeating your name. It must have came with the price of fame. Can we blame G? Guess I might stay from the slavery. Hey, get high, get wavy, the tribe me, Jay-Z, I'm fuck you, baby. That's why we're crazy. Hey, because we question our blessings, but won't question oppression, and then it ends in depression, and then we're mentally session. Then we're subject to questions. Not the first what we're destined. But I told you we're stressing. I ain't playing with the far right, on the far side, who keep reaffirming we're selling hard white. So we shot another box when we have hard times. This is a cycle repeating through our lifetimes. Are our goals on the roads really with our souls? It was so we will fall, but we gain control. I'm a cold cause I know most what we won't show. So we go with the flow till we reap what we sow and when we grow.
You ain't done, bro. I know you ain't done. Keep going.
Our guys are crush mics on push bikes when they ride through the strife, up with the hype. If art imitates life, yo, is it right? Another thought here for you tonight. Food for thought to feed the hunger, fuck the numbers, taught the sun as a whole, the sun is granny. I kill my EP, this the eulogy. Who's schooling me? Nobody count but for me. Can we aspire higher, admiring lives when we retire desires, playing position to bias. We require a higher level of focus. Know this, blogs won't show this, it's hopeless, soulless. Brothers in the game, we're hell for the looker for the monetary gains. It's all changed. Call me your golden ever terror, turning teachers to street sweepers. We better up a clever, tell me what does the streets teach us?
Jeez, all right.